Welcome to the F1 2025 Spanish Grand Prix predictions. I'm Sahwgunn, joined by no one this time again, as Ajax is, it's not available right now. He will be, should be in 2 weeks, so not had much of a break anyway. We're gonna have him back as soon as possible. So back to Spain. Could be the penultimate Spanish Grand Prix. It was not Spanish Grand Prix, but Grand Prix here in Barcelona, as we're getting the awful street track in Madrid next year. That's taking over the Spanish Grand Prix title, so we're technically getting a Catalonia, I guess, Grand Prix next year in this track, and that's going to be the last time we see it in Formula 1, maybe forever, who knows. I kind of like this track. It's definitely become one of the more likable ones after the removal of the chicane in the last sector. It was definitely a good change, but still isn't the greatest track in the world. But still, I would take it any day over another random street track that's gonna bring nothing to Formula 1. Unfortunate, but let's enjoy it while we can. Spain was a pretty decent race in the last few years. Could be again. Okay, let's get to the predictions. The biggest surprise, I believe I should be starting with the first one, but since AJ is gone, I'm gonna instead get his predictions in that he sent me, and I'm gonna go with mine. So the first one is Alonso in top 5. Isn't specified. I would assume it's for any competitive session, so if it's a qualifying top 5 or a Grand Prix top 5, then I will allow it. I will not specify it myself because obviously, and we'll decide. Maybe actually no, because next week it's still me, but I'll talk with Ajax about it. Definitely, we'll specify it. My big surprise is after 2-second pit stop. I'm gonna go with it again. Probably we're very, very close to beating it again in Monaco. 2.0, a pit stop has to happen sometime in Spain. Even though it's probably gonna be a one stop, maybe we could see the track taking from the tires more. And if the tires change in any way, the compounds from last year, because the more pit stops the better, honestly, when it comes to Grand Prix. Okay, overperformer for EGX is Fernando Alonso, and for me it's gonna be let me think, cause okay, I think I have it. I have Carlos Sainz, and the performer would be for Ajax Max Verstappen. Wow. And the performer for me, I'm going to go with Kimi Antonelli. Perfect team for Ajax. Ferrari? What? What are these random predictions? Yeah, I'm starting to like it. It's even bold, which is funny. And my perfect team will be Red Bull. Well, Verstappen, Red Bull. Wait, RBR. Okay, my bad. Tragic team for Ajax is Red Bull, and my tragic team is Mercedes. We're pretty spread out. Let's move on to the qualifying. We have Ajax P5 with Lewis Hamilton. My P5 is Charles Leclerc. And P4 qualifying, Ajax, Charles Leclerc. My P4 qualifying, Carlos Sainz. P3 qualifying, Ajax, George Russell. Mine is Piastri. P2 for Ajax, it's Piastri. P2 for me is Norris. And for Ajax, it's Norris pole position. For me, it's Verstappen on pole in Spain. It's back to the usual business of putting Max first in every single thing, because he's now got the best car. Well, wasn't I think it had pace in Monaco. It just couldn't deliver because obviously when you qualify badly, it ruins your race. And in Monaco, he didn't seem to get the maximum of the car in qualifying. He made some mistakes, and he was quick. He was up there with the top with McLarens and Ferraris throughout the weekend, but unfortunately Q3 didn't quite happen. But I believe this track will suit Red Bull the best, and maybe even the upgrades, the technical directive, anything can happen. And I believe Max will dominate. Well, no, maybe not dominate, but he will be the driver with the most success this weekend. P5 for the race from Jax is George Russell. My P5 for the race. Okay, Carlos Sainz. P4 is for Jax is Charles. My P4 is Leclerc as well. P3 for Jax is Norris. P3 for me is Norris as well. My P2, sorry, my Ajax's P2 is Max. My P2 is Piastri, and he has Piastri winning, and I have Max winning. So again, spread out, we have the same P3 and P4, but other than that, it'll be pretty different predictions. For Ajax, it's actual prediction: Hamilton, pole, and win. That's a pretty bold one. And I'm gonna go with okay, nice podium, why not? It's his home Grand Prix, he's in a car that's been very good this season. Anything can happen, as we saw. This year with Williams, like they can randomly be the third, fourth quickest team at any given moment. And with the upgrades, well, they're one of the teams that are mostly focused on next year already. But I believe I don't think that they will be any slower, honestly. Okay, that's it for the predictions for Spanish Grand Prix. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, everything, as you know, and I'll see you next week for the reaction to the Spanish Grand Prix. So, peace.